Hey guys, it's me, EODGamer here, and I think there's a lot of chat in the community right now saying that you guys have told me MOC 12 is so difficult, much harder than the other ones. That's why I'm resorting to using some community support for a community that's collated a lot of data as well, and I want to share this to you. Shout out to Huynh as well for doing these statistics. 1,000 over statistics that they have collated that I want to share. What are some of the most popular teams that people are using? What if you don't have the popular characters? And I'll share with you my thoughts. I'm not just going to read off a script, right? I want to value add to you guys to give you the statistics, churn through my tiny brain, and let's jump into it. So for Memory of Chaos 12, the most popular characters and teams they are using in terms of DPS are mainly 4 characters. Ziler has a huge amount of appearance, but not very good on average. But Jingliu reigns supreme. She's number 1 in the second half. If you have her, play her in the second half, you will find it a lot more easier. And in the first half is where it's very varied. 2 characters that are super good other than Jingliu and to some extent Ziler is Imbibitor Lune as well as Blade. As we can see here, just look at like the top 5 teams real quick. You want to look for anything less than 10 or approximately 10 is okay because you want 10 in each half to get your 3 stars. So most people, there's a lot of 5 stars here, I know. Just bear with me for a second, I'm just showing you what people are using and I'll lower the amount of 5 stars so we have more free-to-play friendly teams too. So, top 5 teams currently are being played. Imbibitor Lune Hyper Carry in the first half is the fastest. Look at this one here, very nice, it's less than 9 on average. A lot of people use this over like 20 to 30 people, which means it does stand for something. It means a lot of people are playing this team, not as if like everyone has it at E6, that's why it's clearing so fast. So try this team out if you are wondering what is good. If you don't play Imbibitor Lune, a Ziler team like this might look pretty good with Silverwolf, Fucc, and Bronya. A little bit expensive if you were to ask me. Blade Hyper Carry works well too in terms of less than 10 cycles. In the first half, you have quite a lot of options. So 3 DPSs you can try in the first half. The second half here is where it gets very limited. If you don't have Jingliu, you will realize it's super tricky. Here, Ziler is like running a 10. Everything else, let me just scroll down real quick for you. Everyone is playing Jingliu. Look at the number of faces of Jingliu here. If you don't have Jingliu, it's no surprise that we are struggling quite a bit. More than like hundreds and hundreds of people are using Jingliu in the second half, and that is why a lot of us are finding success in the Memory of Chaos. I also used Jingliu in the second half. I found it super easy. Try it out if you have her. But now, here's the thing that I want to value add. Not everyone is going to have these characters, right? Look at the amount of Fushens here. Fucc literally everywhere in the top 5 team. We already know she's overpowered, we talked about it in our video, but let's take out some of the meta characters. So if you have Jingliu, probably is a breeze. Once you watch this first part, you kind of know what people are playing. So let me take her out right now. Not everyone has Jingliu. And straight away we can see that what's left very quickly, of course 15 cycles means it's too many. You don't want to take any team that is like much higher than 10 because it means your first half has to be like super fast on average. And straight away we see that Ziler actually still does quite well in the second half. Play Ziler there if you have her. She clears on average less than 10 if you have good supports for her in a Ziler hyper carry team, as we can see here. Tingche is a good alternative for the second half if you don't have Jingliu. You can run a pretty nice 10 cycle if you have her pretty well built. So you might want to gear her up if you haven't or you don't have Ziler. Maybe you have her at higher Eidolons. But the next thing we notice here, if you scroll down, look at this wall of pink. The amount of Fushens here in these mono quantum teams. Let's take her out, shall we? Too many broken characters here. Let's remove Fucc. She's so strong. As we talked about on our channel already. We still have like 400 plus teams in this database for the second half. That shows you how many people, like more than 50% of people use Jingliu and Fucc in the second half based on the statistics that we have that is community gathered. Shout out to you guys for clearing MOC 12 and contributing your statistics as well. Leave us a comment below if you're finding this video helpful so far. Join our Discord and share your thoughts too. A lot of people need your help and opinions if you are a very good player as well, so that we can all grow as a community together. So same, you see a lot of Zilers here even without Fucc, even without Jingliu. Imbibitor Lune sometimes shows up in the second half, so if you're a Husbando player, you can play Imbibitor Lune in the second half, Blade in the first half. Works pretty fine, the average is still less than 20. They use different supports. Blade can use Pella as well as Bronya. Imbibitor Lune can use Tingyun as well as Yukong. Tingyun is like slightly more skill point positive. Blade is skill point close to skill point neutral, so you're okay using like Bronya, who uses a lot of skill points as well. So these two guys in this rank 3 and rank 47 respectively are pretty nice mix. Both use Luota, but as you can see in this part here, you can easily swap Luota out for like other healers and sustain. you really want the Luota for that Blade combo in the first half. And if you don't have Luota, you have Blade, who's currently on banner. You can go with Lynx. Lynx works well too to pair together with Blade. You can see the average cycle here is still roughly around 9.42 in this setup in rank 6-1 for Blade. It works pretty well as well. So many things to think about. But let's take it a bit further. What if you don't have Zealer at all? We know it's going to be a massive field of, here you can see it's all Imbibitor Lunes. So let's take Imbibitor Lune out. Where's the fun in that, right? We want more characters that we can control right now. Blade is on banner, Kafka is coming up. We have Ronmei currently on banner, so I think it's pretty fair, or a little bit more fair right now. The healers, of course, here add a bit more offense, but you can see a couple of Links, a couple of Japat here. A lot of Links actually, tons of Links being played. She's probably now like the most popular one. You let me just scroll down. People that don't have Luota, Huo, Fu Xuan are playing a lot of Links, so that is a character that you guys want to focus on. Some Bailus, some Japats here as well, a bit of Natasha here. Some chat is still playing with Natasha, clearing in an average of 9.4, so it's still very, very possible. Giving some hope to you guys as well, so it's not like total doom and gloom, right? We want to see what people are playing with. Yanting still possible, but we don't know because this is a very small statistic. It might be a E6 Yanting. I can't come to conclusions, but anything with 4 stars in it, like this one here, you can see it's pushing a little bit, 13.67. You don't know how strong his Jingyuans are because the variations are quite large, and the number is very, very small, so you can't come to a conclusion. But at least you know, if you look at 4 stars like this one here, at most you can go as an E6 Qingque. Nothing more than that. But if you don't have meta, as you can see, it's pretty tough. If you don't have Fu Xuan, you don't have Imbibitor Lune, Zealer, and Jingliu, the second half is the one that kills, a little bit trickier. But yeah, this is probably how I want to share with you guys. If you have any other thoughts, you want me to do more of this in future, you find this helpful, leave me a comment as well. And if you appreciate such content, do stick around, like and subscribe for more such future videos. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.